Okay, we're back with another Persona 4 Arena Ultimax, okay? So, yesterday we started with episode P4. Episode P4 is directly the continuation of P4 Arena, okay? The story where, like, they went to TV world and Labris was in the heart of it, okay? But the mastermind, you know, we still haven't found out who it is, okay? And now, this has happened like the next day or the day after, like Mitsuru and the rest, they left Inaba, okay? So with that, they kind of like that, like it's the next day, they're like kind of like trying to take it all in, okay? They tried to take it all in and we saw that they're still not sure what's going to happen or like what should they investigate on. And in that midnight, they kind of like, basically my speculation is that's the dark world, but the dark hour, but Mari is like helping protect the residents of Inaba, or maybe like buffing, and also buffing, you know, the party members. Okay, so with that, okay, General Teddy is back. Okay, General Teddy is back, and it seems that General Teddy is of course like some kind of a shadow. And General Teddy is, even though we defeated him with Teddy, he still didn't disappear. Like so far, we fought with several shadow versions of our party members, and right after we defeat them, they kind of like disappear. So I also think that is also part of the main key, because they want the shadows to fight. And when they lose, like their fragments like flew off, and there's like some sort of a tower at the high school. So it's some, I would like to say it's Tartarus, but maybe that's just a bit too much. Maybe they'll rename it into like Tower of Babel or something, which is not that impossible. Okay, but with that said, let's get on. Okay, so the plan today is that we're gonna go in through this side here. And then we'll try to like go at the very least around this one here. Okay, and this time the pacing is much better than P4A. P4A is a bit draggy. There's more narration in it, but this one, it's like the narration to voice dialogue is much better. It's a much better ratio. I'll say P4A is like 80% narration, 20% voice. This one, it'll be like maybe 50-50, okay? So let's go. My cell phone remains unresponsive, and the shopping district is still enveloped in red fog. What General Teddy said on the midnight channel is true. On a hunch that this is a continuation from last time, I dashed out of the inn and ran to the shopping district. But what I saw there were two kanji-kun. I dropped my gaze and sighed before looking back at the two kanji-kun, who seemed to be having a silent stare down. If looks could kill.
Kanji-kun.
I can't help but sigh again as the two kanji-kun respond in stereo. I think one of them is a fake. I think one? What, is it both? Or do you think both of them are real? But they act so much in unison that I can't tell them apart. What's this sort of thing again? Synchronized swimming?
俺が本物に決まってんだろうが。ざけんな。全然似てねえだろうがこら。
The two Kanji start squabbling. Kanji is the same in any situation. Actually, these two look like they are getting along pretty well. I'm starting to think that I should leave them be.
小学2年生だよね。
んであんたが知ってんすか。んであんたが知ってんすか。
No, then try this. Goddammit, tell me exactly how when I wet the bed.
前におばさんに聞いたから。ごめんね。もう時間ないから。あ、ペルソナ出せた方が本物っていうのは？
いや、無理っしょそれ。ここテレビの中じゃねえんすよ。はっ、やる前から諦めるなんて。てめえそれでも俺かよ。気合い入れりゃペルソナくらいいつでも出んだよ。ほら、ペルソナ。
Yeah, I think that's Kanji.
あ、出た。
Oh no.
どうすか天城先輩。これで俺が本物ってこと分かったっしょ。ざけんなてめえ。てめえにできんなら俺にもできんだよ。出ろペルソナ。お、マジで出やがった。
Okay, that's him. He's the real one.
真似してんだ俺。ああ、てめえが真似してんだろうが。
And we are back to square one. But if Kanji can manage to summon his persona, does that mean I can use mine? Would just defeating both of them just solve the problem? Yukiko. That sounds like a great idea. Oh god. Okay, we got Teddy.
この声。
This would help. He can smell, right? When I look towards the fog where the familiar voice comes from, a familiar looking round shadow is approaching me. Could that be a shadow?
ペルソナ。ひどいクマ。クマはあなたの大事なクマクマよ。え、あれ？クマさん？
He seems exhausted, but this is indeed Teddy. Though I can't tell if he's the real one or not.
ゆきちゃん。今クマのこと偽物かもとか思ってないクマよね。え？ちょっとだけ。ひどい。ほれ、この毛並みを見て。どう見ても本物のクマクマよ。ほれ。
Teddy goes from staggering out to leaping at me with open arms. I swiftly move out of the way. Teddy ends up embracing the ground with an odd groan. I wonder if that was a bit mean. I would say it is mean, but it's normal.
ひどいクマ。だって本物かどうかわからないし。ちゃんと本物だって言ってるでしょ。偽物なら今やっつけてきたばっかクマよ。信じてあげたいけど、今まさに見分けられなくて困ってたところだし。そこは愛の力で見分けてちょうだい。え、クマさんは見分けられるの？当たり前クマよ。クマのゆきちゃんへの愛は絶対偽物なんかに惑わされたりせんクマよ。そっか。じゃあここを任せてもいい？任せるって何クマ？
おお、クマ、いいところに来やがった。おめえならわかんだろ。俺が本物だよな。
いやー、まさかの漢字2倍ボリクマ。ゆきちゃんの近くにあった2つの反応はこれだったクマね。うん、だからクマさんの愛でよろしく。マリクマ、きっぱりさっぱりお断りクマよ。っていうかクマ、そこに愛はないクマよ。
だっとクマってね、見分けくらいつくだろこら。
いやー、反応までどっちも漢字クマ。
Really?
クマさんの漢字
Or maybe
の愛
both
って
of
そ
them.
のレベルなんだ。ちゅうか、両方とも偽物ちゅうことにしちゃダメクマ。 やっぱりそうなるよね。
何納得してんすかあんた。
ダメかな。
ダメに決まってんだろうが。そもそも疑問系スタートがおかしいっすよ。
あ、そうだ。クマさんのお花でわからないかな。そうしたいのは山クマだけど、この赤い霧が邪魔で今ちょっとクマのお花が役に立ったらんクマよ。え、やっぱりクマさんも偽物なんじゃ。
Uh-oh.
違うクマよ。これには深いわけがあるクマ。
おうクマてめえ、いいから何とかして見分けろこら。そうだぞてめえ、見損なったぞこのクマ子。もううっさい感じクマね。動かないでちょっとじっとして。あ、鼻詰まったクマ。ああ、
Even Teddy can't tell them apart. We'll never make any progress at this rate. What else should we try?
だよ、役に立たねえクマだな。とか言いつつ、実は安心してんじゃねえのかてめえ。だとこら、そういうてめえこそ安心してんだろこら。ああ、てめえ閉めんぞこら。
As they continue their endless squabbling, I think desperately for a plan. As soon as I get an idea, I whisper to Teddy, this might work.
さすがはゆきちゃん。それでは行ってみましょう。稲葉っこさんいらっしゃい。チキチキ稲葉っこクイズ。
What the hell?
あ、なんすかそれ。
それでは第1問。安富高等学校の教室棟は何階建て？
問答無用っすか。3階建てっす。てめえ何勝手に答えてんだ俺。
はい、正解です。では第2問。毎日がお客様感謝デー、スーパージュネスは何階建て
？2階建てっす。
正解。続いて第3問。白く商店はガソリンスタンドから数えて何軒目？
4軒目っすね。
正解。それでは第4問。今までの答えの数字の合計に8をかけて3で割ると？
あ？つかそれ稲葉こと関係ないっしょ。
Okay, this is the real one.
余裕だぜ。
That's the real one. Is the real one.
はい、正解。そして犯人はお前だ。
Teddy and I simultaneously point to Kanji-kun, who answered correctly with a flourish. Thank goodness. Surprising as it seems, the plan worked. I really didn't think it would be this easy.
おかしいっしょ。今の合ってんだろうが。3たす2たす4に8かけて3で割ったら24じゃねえっすか。ちわかっとらんクマね。漢字が真面目に算数するとかありえんクマよ。っていうか漢字に算数なんてできません。したがってお前が偽物ね。想像を超えるバカだったがよ。あんまりバカなんでついつい遊んじまったぜ。
Oh.
ああ、喧嘩売ってんのかてめえ。
I'm sorry for treating you like an idiot, Kanji-kun, but that was all I could come up with, and the plan did confirm you're the real one,
よ
so...
かったね、本物の漢字くん。
よかねえっすよ。つか、んな確かめ方ありなのかよ。
大丈夫、今さらみんな驚かないよ。
バカにしてんのかフォローしてんのか、どっちなんだよあんた。いつまでやってんだ俺。正体バレたからってそんで終わりじゃねえぞ。ここらで本来の目的を果たさせてもらうぜ。
Ah! He's back! As soon as the fake Kanji-kun cries out, the 4 red pillars fall around us. They slam into the ground with a heavy sound and give give off a dull light, like a signal in this fog-covered town. At the same time, the fake Kanji-kun who called down the pillar suddenly starts gyrating for some reason. The way he's talking now, is that...
いやー、またこのでかいクマ。感じがなんだか危険な感じ。
Ah, the
1対1のガチンコバトルよ。くんずほぐれつ
ガチンコ
差し合いましょう。の野郎、また出やがったか。ガチバトルだ。上等だ。相手してやんよ。
I'm not a big fan of using kanji,
あ
man.
まり変わらないね。放っておいちゃダメかな、あの二人。ゆきちゃん、心のつぶやきがダダ漏れクマ。
ああ、別に僕はいいんだけど、このままここにいてくれたって。でも僕に勝てないと先に進めないんだし、君たちが困るんじゃないのかしら。
そうなのクマさん。そうっぽいクマよ。あの赤い柱が光ると前の P1 グランプリの時と同じで見えない壁ができちゃうクマ。
そういうこと。誰かが僕を昇天させてくれない限り。
God damn, man, that's creepy. Oh, he said someone take me to heaven, but in Japanese it's freaking. That's another way, but he's literally saying orgasm. Okay, that's how bad it is. Oh God.
てめえらはここから出られねえんだよ。
じゃあ私が行くよ。ちょっとすっきりしたいし。
待ってくださいよ。あれ俺のシャドウじゃねえっすか。てめえのことはてめえで片付けますって。
クマはパスクマ。あっちの世界に行くのはまだ早すぎるクマよ。
ああ、てめえ、俺はそんなんじゃねえっつってんだろ。
もう、じゃあじゃんけんで決めようか。それなら平等でしょね。
And like I already said, the shadow have to fight their shadows. The original had to fight their shadows. So the more all, I prefer Teddy to fight. Kanji's a bit too slow.
Round final.
The hell? Damn it! Bye bye. Oh, what's going on? When the fake Kanji-kun's words end, a cracking sound echoes around the red pillar shatter. I think this is like one of their aims though. They want to shatter it. I think like those are some kind of seal. As the red fog suddenly thickens, the fake Kanji-kun begins to melt like chocolate put over a flame.
なんだこりゃ。
嘘、カンジ君溶けちゃった。
いや、天城先輩、そっち偽物っすから。
We watch in surprise as the fake Kanji-kun completely melts. Then what looks like golden powder comes out of come out of the puddle. The powder shimmers a bit before it mixes with the fog and vanishes into the sky.
今のって俺のシャドウじゃなかったんか。俺はてっきりまた俺の弱えとこが出て。
ああ、違うクマよ。偽物はクマ相当がシャドウをこねこねして作ったただのシャドウの塊クマよ。
And remember, they're trying to fuse the shadows into one. So probably those things are the essence of the shadow, and the essence of the shadow is gonna like fuse at the tower. It's gonna fuse at the tower and become one big one. If you look at it from here, it is hard to us though.
マジかよ。だったら最初からぶっ飛ばすだけでよかったんじゃねえか。
クマのせいじゃないでしょう。幹事が二人で勝手にいい感じしてただけクマよ。
ねえクマさん、やっぱりこの事件ってクマ総統が犯人なのかな。だったらラビリスの事件も。
それはよくわからんクマ。そもそもあのクマ総統ちゅうのは何者で、クマの偽物ちゅうことしかわからんクマ。
クマさんにわからないんじゃ私たちにわかるわけないよ。でも街中こんなにしちゃうなんて普通の人間じゃないよね。
ああ、それもそうっすね。ラビリスぶんどった時にハイジャック犯を洗脳したっつのもそうっすけど。
Indeed, for example, even if the culprit happens to be a personal user like us, covering the whole town in red fog and creating fakes of us shadows is beyond what normal people can do. I'm sure there must be something bigger lurking behind this case.
あとクマ、もう一つ気づいたことがあるクマ。クマもだけど、ユキちゃんやカンジが偽物と戦っとるとき、キラキラしたやつがいっぱい出てるクマよ。
あ、だよキラキラって。
あ、私わかるかも。さっきカンジ君の偽物が溶けちゃう時にも出てたやつだよね。
そうそう、それクマ。あんなのいつも戦ってても出てないクマよ。あれは一体なんで？
そうだよね。あとなんていうか、この霧の中で戦うとみんないつもよりすごく疲れちゃってる気がする。
あ、そういやそうっすね。まるでクマのメガネかけねえでテレビの中入った時みてえに。
Oh yeah, but the glasses.
メガネ試してないクマね。必要ならすぐに出すけんども。
大丈夫。確かに遠くは見えないけど行く先が見えないわけじゃないし、それにどっちかっていうと戦いが終わると一気に疲れが出てる気がするの。
あ？
つまりどういうことっすか？戦ってキラキラが出っとすげえ疲れるつうこと。
Oh shit, are you trying to say something?
カンジは本当にバカンジクマね。キラキラと疲れちゃうのは別々の話クマよ。
But maybe they are the same. Maybe they are the same. Teddy and Kanji begin their usual squabbling. They are really good friends, aren't they? But something Kanji-kun said catches my attention, and I start to conjecture a few things. Kanji-kun, conjecturing. No, now's not the time for this.
ちょっと待って。ごめん。今なんで？
天城先輩。
ゆきちゃん、壊れちゃったくんは？
そうだね。ごめん。俺は何でもないの。
No, hang in there, me. I can't crack up now. You already did. Take a deep breath before looking back at Teddy and Kanji-kun.
ね、今カンジ君が言ったこと、もしかして本当にそうかもって。
俺なんか言ったっすか？
はいはい、クマは覚えてるクマ。キラキラが出ると疲れちゃうって言ったクマね。
そう、もしかして本当にそうかもしれないって思ったの。
よくわかんねえっすけど、どういうことっすか？
もしかして犯人の目的って それだったりしないかな。
That's what I've
私
been
たちを
saying.
戦わせて、あのキラキラを出して、それで何がしたいんだろう。
What the hell?
ゆきちゃん、なんたるフェイントクマ。
あ、大事なとこはわかんねえんすね。俺らを疲れさせんのが目的とか？
わからないけど。
もう一体全体どういうことかまね。集中して考えようにも、なんともこの霧が強い。
うわ、汚ねえなこのクマ子。
すまんクマ。どうにもこの赤い霧がクマの鼻を過激に刺激するクマよ。
なんだよ。
クマ、一つあのキラキラのことで気づいたことがあったクマね。
本当？クマさん。
ほんま、あのキラキラは全部高台にある先生たちの学校に向かって飛んでいってるクマ。さっき戦ったクマ総統もクマに学校に行けって言ってたし、あそこから怪しい匂いがプンプンしよるクマね。
だそりゃ、そんな大事な情報あんならもっと早く言えたろ。
とにかく行ってみよう。そのことにさえ気づいてれば、きっとみんなも学校に向かってると思うし。クマさん、案内してもらえる？
任せるクマ。二人ともクマについてきんしゃーい。クマクショー。
As Teddy tries to lead the way, he gives us especially loud sneeze. Should we really be following him? And we have to trust him for now. He did find Kanji-kun and me after all. I let Teddy take the lead, sneezing like a foghorn all the way as we all run towards the Yasukami High. But does that mean that when we are with you, does that mean that the voice that we heard was actually Yukiko? Huh? We can't unlock that yet. Damn. So we have to go here. Oh well. Yikes, it's this late already? When I check my phone, my cell phone is already 11:30 p.m. Looking around, I noticed there aren't many houses with the lights still on. We're in the middle of a long holiday, but it's almost tomorrow. This really isn't the time for a scrawny girl. Scrawny? Really? Need to be out and about. I looked around in search of my pet dog. When I saw the rain had stopped and the thunder was dying down, I decided to bring him along on my training after dinner. I didn't count on him getting so scared of the thunder in the distance that he ran away. Stare at my cell phone, then shake my head. Yugen's probably spending some quality time with the Dojimasu around right now. His long holiday was already kinda ruined by that weird case, so I shouldn't bother him again. I think that one was pretty close. What should I do? Head back home? Am I remembering right that dogs have a homing instinct? While I tried to figure out what to do and pick up the cell phone I dropped, I happened to notice the phone clock. Yikes, only a few minutes to midnight. When did it get so late? I'm still staring at my phone dumbfounded when the clock display suddenly disappears. Oh. I hurry and check my phone, but then I noticed something strange. It's not just my phone. It's not just my phone. The streetlights are off, And the lights in the houses around me are gone too. Oops, give me a second. I think it's okay now. Okay, it should be fine. I can't keep my voice from trembling. Something weird is going on. So why isn't anyone coming out of their houses? Why is it so quiet? It seems almost like the town's deserted. Actually, it's like the TV world.
そんなはずないじゃん。何考えてんだろ、私。
Dun dun dun. My love gets sucked into the fog covering the area. Like the fog ate it up and weakly disappears. With a sense of dread creeping down my spine, I look toward the hill where Yasugami High is and see something even more unbelievable.
何あれ。
Yasugami High should be down that familiar road, but what's actually there is a gigantic, awful-looking tower. Something terrible is happening right now. Almost on an instinct, I start running in that direction. It turns out that this weird red fog wasn't the only thing off about the town. I'm in good enough shape that I should be able to reach this hill up to Yasugami High in no time, but for some reason I can't get there at all. At first I wonder if I'd taken the wrong road in this red fog, but no. It's like the entire town has turned into a maze. Wait, doesn't this remind you? Doesn't this remind you of... what is it? The world that Adachi created? A bit? And even though I've been running all over town, I haven't seen a single person outside. Seriously, what's going on here? Feeling that I'll get overwhelmed with anxiety as soon as I stop running. I keep going through the desolate streets. Oh, she's the first one!
嘘でしょ。何これ。どういうこと。
As I make a mad dash pushing through the red fog, I finally reach the Yasugami High entrance. But once I'm there, I can only stand there in a daze.
前の P1 グランプリの会場。なんでテレビの中の世界が現実に。
From the stupid poster introducing the participant to the tacky decorations, every last detail is exactly the same when my friends and I fought to save Labris who had been thrown into the TV world. Not really. Can't you see the ooze? No, not exactly the same. The only thing different is this time there's a giant tower looming over the school, like it pierced through the place.
連絡しなきゃ。
I quickly take out my phone, but the screen's still black.
誰かそこにいるの。
Ah, it's a fake!
チアなの。
ユキコ。よかった。
It's a fake!
使えないし、どうしようかと思ったよ。
そうなんだ。
It's a
よか
fake!
った。私の一番はやっぱりチアじゃなきゃ。
My instinct is tell me to be on guard. I've always been close to Yukiko and always will be. I know that she doesn't talk like this. Plus, Yukiko said she'd be busy with a huge group of guests tonight.
ユキコじゃない。あんた誰。
安心していいよ。最初から騙すつもりなんてないから。知恵には正々堂々死んでもらうつもり。
Uh-oh.
待ってよ。あんた何者。どうして私を狙ったりすんの。
どうしてどうしてって私は知恵たちの敵だもの。あなたたちをぶっ殺すためだけに作られたの。
作られた。
はいはい。ほんじゃこの辺でこのクマ総統から説明いたしましょう。
クマ総統。なんであんたがここにいるのよ。っていうかあんたはラビリスの。
もう細かいこといちいちうるさいクマね。お小言多くなっちゃうなんてちえちゃんちょっと大人になりすぎじゃない。 まあそんなのどうでもいいクマ。とにかくそれはユキちゃんじゃなくてクマが作った真っ赤な偽物だから、安心して思う存分戦いまくるといいクマよ。
あんたね、何が安心してよ。わざわざユキコの見た目にしといて勝手なこと言わないでよ。
あ、そうだったら早々に死んでしまえ。
ペルソナ
Right then, I dive sideways like an action hero, the fire that Yukiko or a fake. Anyway, that fire dances just where I was standing a second ago. No way, does this
ペ
mean...
ルソナ使えんの？どうして？
知恵も使えるよ。言ってなかったっけ？
私も使えんの？なんで？だってここ現実じゃん。
すまんクマ。クマすっかり言い忘れとったばい。今回は P-1 クライマックスなので対等な条件で正々堂々勝負したいクマよ。というわけでちえちゃんたちの世界をテレビの中と同じにしておきました。
同じって何勝手なことしてんのよ。だいたい P-1 クライマックスって何？
うざい。とにかくそういうことなのでさっさと白熱したバトルを始めるクマよ。
あれごめんね、まだゴング鳴ってなかった。改めて仕切り直すね。リングイン。
The fake Yukio raises her hand to the sky. Seems like that was the signal because 4 red pillars come down from the sky and slam into the ground surrounding her and me. Well, these are just like the ring posts in martial arts matches.
面倒やし、かいつまんで説明するクマ。ルールは簡単。相手を倒せば先に進めて、負ければそのままここを動けません。ちなみに、ちえちゃんの目の前にあるおっきな塔にはキリ城のおまぬけさんたちが捕まっとるけど、どっちにしろ制限時間内にちえちゃんたちが優勝しなきゃ世界は滅亡してしまうクマよ。わかったかな？
滅亡？そんなのわかるわけないじゃん。何言ってんのさ。
さて、あとはどうするかちえちゃんにお任せするクマよ。
状況は分かったよね。じゃあ始めましょうか。
How could I understand the situation? Our town is in a mess. If it's left like this, there might not be any going back. My town, my school, all the things I want to protect. I make up my mind and take a firm stance.
よーくわかった。あんたたちが敵だってことも、これが P-1 グランプリの続きだってことも。
知恵すごーい。まるで頭いい子みたいだよ。
Oh
ご
shit.
ざいましたね。もう相手がユキコだとやりづらいな。でも手加減とかできないから。
I take a deep breath and close my eyes. It doesn't matter if it's the TV world or reality. The quiet darkness is still the same.
ペルソナ。
I take another breath and face myself once more. It is a fight, right? So
Round final. Fight!
I heard somebody outside. Oh well. Nice. Yeah. Come on. I'm trying to use Galactic Hunt.
やはり相手が悪かったのでしょうか。あれ両者の健闘をたたえて拍手。
I was trying to use the finisher. Aw, man, that's creepy. As if singing the end of the fierce battle, a crunching sound echoes through the area and the red pillar shatter. What looks like speck of light come out of fake Yukiko as it melts away without a trace. All I can do is watch stunned as the light flutter up in the sky, swirling higher towards that bizarre tower. Oh, it's Cheer, the one that they heard, not... Oh, it's Yukiko's voice? Yukiko's shadow's voice when it disappears. Suddenly familiar voices come from behind me. When I turn around, the two figures I know very well run towards me through the red fog. I reflexively take a fighting stance again when I see them rushing towards me. I mean, you never can tell if they are real or not.
待て、落ち着けって。俺たちは本物だ。里中、無事でよかった。
His voice carries that unwavering trust. Yes, this one's no fake. It's the real Yukon.
わってなんだよ。つうか、俺らの偽物ならもう片付けてきたっつの。
じゃあ、鳴神くんと花村も？
ああ、陽介と俺の偽物を倒した。今のは天城の偽物か。
うん、そうみたい。っていうか、この状況なんなの？ここ本当に現実？
まあそうみてえだな。ちっとばかしシャドウが出たり、ペルソナ使えたりすっけど。
それじゃテレビの中と一緒じゃん。何がどうなっちゃってんのさ。
落ち着けっつの。俺らだって何もわかんねえんだって。真夜中テレビが流れて、熊総統に突然宣戦布告された。その後で街が霧に包まれたんだ。
真夜中テレビが？
真夜中テレビ、真夜中テレビ。
ラビリスの時の続き
？Yosuke and Yukon exchanged glances after my surprise reaction. Was it something I said?
お前まさか真夜中テレビ見てねえのか？マジかよ、信じらんねえ。あんだけ話に出ててなんで見ねえんだよ。
だって見ようとか話してなかったじゃん。僕の散歩してたらいきなりこんなんなってこっちだってわけわかんないよ。
まあいいや、とにかく今は街がやべんだって。
そういえばさっき熊総統が言ってた滅亡がなんとかって。
ああ、熊総統は1時間以内に俺たちがこの大会を勝ち上がらなければ世界が滅亡すると言ってる。桐城さんたちもあの塔の中に捕まっているみたいだ。
桐城さんたちが？
I look up once again at the creepy tower looming behind me that General Teddy talked about doing this fair and square, but he's taken hostages and messed up our town. What choice do we have but to fight?
今気づいた。ユキコは？カンジ君は無事なの？
天城のところには熊が向かってる。カンジも簡単にやられたりはしないだろう。今は時間がない。二人のことは仲間に任せて、俺たちは一刻も早く桐城さんたちを救うんだ。
What should I do? What do I need to do? I understand that Yukon is sane, and I get the situation is bad, but I'm still worried about Yukiko, and I can't make up my mind.
里中、仲間を信じよう。
If I go off selfishly looking for Yukiko, the world could be in even more danger. Yukiko and Kanji-kun are both good friends who've fought alongside me this long. They're not so weak that some fake Teddy could take them out. I'll do what I have to. I'll make sure to look back into Yukon's kind eyes before nodding harshly.
行こう、鳴神くん。
Oh. Who is it?
はいはい、仲間を信じてお前らは P-1 クライマックス優勝を目指すってか？
Oh?
友達ごっこ寒
Is he the guy that the Velvet Room was talking about?
僕は水無月翔ようこそ僕の世界へ
Huh?
なんだよそんな硬くなるなってわざわざ挨拶に来てやったんだからさ
Huh? Suddenly the eyes of this show guy gleam red. I have no idea what's happening.
なんだこれ
Even though we were standing a little ways away from him, all three of us are suddenly glued to where we stand by some immense pressure, like we're suddenly at the bottom of the ocean.
足が体が動かない。
It's not like we're being pressed towards the ground, it's just like an immense pressure pushing in on us on all directions. I never felt anything like it before, but it's making every bone in my body creak like it could snap at any moment.
あれなんだよ苦しそうじゃん最高だぜその顔そうだよその顔がたまんねえんだよつうか便利だなこの力あ改めましてこんばんは僕は水無月翔この事件の黒幕です
Nah, I don't think so. He looks too dumb.
そうだよ
He looks too dumb.
僕がお前らをここに招待してわざわざこうして正体を明かしてやってるってこと
あ
正体
そう
正体無理ご招待なんつって
ざっけんな笑えねえんだよ
どうした笑えよおかしいだろほら笑え一人くらい分解するかそんな問題ないと思うけどな
What? What's with this guy? He's definitely not normal. He was laughing like an idiot a moment ago, but all of a sudden, he's thrusting his sword at Yosuke's neck. This is bad. If I could at least get my legs to move, I could kick away that sword before it hits Yosuke-kun. Is this guy really the culprit we're after? No.
となんだよこんな時に
But he does have the power to wile, right? If the Velvet Room was the one trying to contact him. Suddenly, this show guy closes his eyes and acts like he's talking to someone. No way, a personal calm? Could he have someone on his side with powers like Elise-chan? After Sho finished talking to whoever it is, he turns towards us and laughs like everything's normal.
悪いねメインゲストが増えたんだお前ら刺身で言うツナはおとなしく塔の中でお仲間探しでもしてろってさ特捜隊のゴミ虫どもにはお楽しみをいろいろ用意しとくそうなんつってな
What? Another joke? The way he acts definitely is not normal. The way he moves is almost inhuman. That show guy slips past us while we are still paralyzed and then melts to the red fog as quickly as he came. It's only once he completely disappeared that we are finally released from the pressure grasping for air. Grasping for breath.
くそなんだあいつマジで犯人だっつのかよ
早く追いかけなきゃあいつほっといたら絶対危ないっしょ
ダメだ町にはまだクマやアマギそれにカンジもいるクマの鼻が効くならもう合流できているかもしれないクマやカンジだけにあいつを任せんのかそりゃナオトやリサだってこっちに駆けつけてくれるかもしんねえけどいやあの水無月という少年はメインゲストが増えたと言っていた少なくとも今の目的は俺たちじゃ
Yeah, but who?
でもそれってどういうことメインゲストって
俺たちが見た真夜中テレビ捕まっていた人たちの中にラビリスの姿はなかったシャドーワーカーはキリジョーさんのチームだメンバーが俺たちが会ったことのある人たちだけとは限らない
Because just in the like short video, we do see that we do see Junpei and Yukari. Okay, so assuming that Ken might also be on standby,
当然リーダーであるキリジョーさんが危機に陥れば救出チームが組まれるだろう。
あ、そっか。
そしてラビリスの事件の時、キリジョーさんたちはこの事件の犯人に心当たりがあるようなことを言っていた。この事件の犯人がさっきの水無月だとして、逆に言えば水無月の方も俺たちと出会う前からキリジョーさんたちを知ってたとしても不思議じゃない。
つまりあいつの言うメインゲストってキリジョーさんたちを助けに来た他のシャドウワーカーの人だってことか。
ああ、水無月は俺たちを過小評価している。天城たちがシャドウワーカーの増援と合流できれば、いかに相手が水無月でも簡単に負けはしないだろう。
すげえ。やっぱナルカミくんって頭いいんだ。
よし、そうと決まればあいつがイネマにちゃっちゃとこの塔を登ってキリジョーさんたちを助け出しちまおうぜ。
あ、
Yuka and Yosuke run on ahead just like usual. Yeah, this is a familiar scene. Even that scary looking tower doesn't seem so bad now that my friends are with me. There's nothing to worry about. Yukiko, Teddy, Kanji-kun, Lisa-chan, and even Naoto-kun, no matter what separates us, I'm sure we're all connected. That's what lets me go on. Maybe it's silly to think that way at a time like this, but it cheers me up a little. I follow behind the other two as far as I can. You know, when they say like all of us are connected, it kind of reminds me of like Yu-Gi-Oh! the first series. Okay, like the first series is super cliche with the hand thingy, you know, but when you look at how Persona 4 is written, like they do have that bond. They do have like the thing that they are trying to like show in Yu-Gi-Oh! The first series, right? But there's no cliche thing like it's that. Well, not blatantly curious. Not blatantly like so show offish. Okay, so like Persona 4 is definitely like a way better version of that. With like how they portray friendship. We're back. P-1 CLIMAX. It's good that we got into the school, but just as I thought, it's nothing like Yasugami High I remember. It's even more distorted than the TV world version of the school we saw when we saved Labris. And with the red fog creeping in, it's 3 times as eerie as last time. I walk in nervously, like I'm hiding behind Yuka and Yosuke. Ugh, this is so humiliating.
教室の配置とかデタラメだぜ。
この廊下どこまで続いてんだろう。さっきからずっと同じ教室ばっかじゃん。
そういや、どっかにそんな話あったな。学校の七不思議とかっつってさ、永久にループする廊下の話。
やめてよ。
Yosuke starts talking about the stuff he doesn't need to. He knows I hate the stuff. Telling a ghost story here is like adding more sauce to an already overflowing beef bowl. I know he's kidding around to cheer me up, but honestly, I'm not doing much. It's not doing much for my mood. That aside, the tower on top of the school is pretty huge. We need to get up there, but I can tell it'll be a tough going if we have to wander back and forth through the hallway like this. Not only that, those fakes will probably attack us again too.
あの水無月ってやつ、本当にあれが犯人だと思うか？
どうなんだろう。自分から名乗ってるあたりかなり怪しいよね。けどただものじゃないって感じだった。あいつの目が赤く光った瞬間、まるで動くなって言われたみたいに体が言うことつかなくなったし。
あれが暗示の類ならかなり強力な力だ。水無月が犯人だとすると、例のハイジャック犯も同じようにして操っていたのかもしれない。
Yuka mentioned that back at the food court, according to him, there was a hijacking to cover up Labris's kidnapping, and the hijackers had no memories at all about what happened. It's true that when those red eyes stared at us, I felt a peculiar sense of intimidation that chilled me to the bone. It was such an incredible horror that I couldn't believe it came from a person like us. As we remembered things and talk them over, we start to sort out details about the show guy. He had red hair, a big scar on his face, two swords. Wait, there was something else I
ね
noticed.
あいつの格好あれってうちの学校の制服だったよね。
え、ああ、言われてみるとなんか似てたような気もすんな。
間違いないよ。あんな学ランうち以外に見たことないって。
だとすると水無月は八校の生徒なのか。
じゃ、マジかよ。でもあんな目立つやついたら俺ら知らないとかありえんのか。
ああ、それにラビリスの一件から見て犯人はキリジョーさんの関係者だと思っていた。その推察が間違っているとは思えないが。
あ、転校してきたとか、それかお兄ちゃんの制服とか。
いや、勝手に犯人の家族構成作んなよ。やっぱ幽霊かなんかじゃねえの。
Uh-oh.
うちの学校に恨みがあるとかさ。
The moment I tried to raise a protest about Yosuke swerving the conversation back to Ghost Story, I sensed a presence of some kind up ahead, covered up in the red fog. Yukon grips the sword at his side.
何？
警戒しろ。離れるな。
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Wait. 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 Why is he here?
やあ、君たち久しぶり。
嘘だろ。
足立さん。
What is he doing here? Unexpected reunion. Wait, there's more? Oh. Okay. Okay. I think we go for Rise because like I always prefer to leave Naoto for the last because she will have a lot of information. So it'll be like here. She would jump. Both of them are gonna meet up. So, and both of them are gonna meet up over here. Okay. And the two teams are going into one. Are slowly like trying to merge. And here it branches off into here. It doesn't look that daunting, and we are a third through the story already. Oh, well, let's go into Rise.
何これ、どうなっちゃったの？
What I saw when I finally reached Yasuina bus station was an eerily distorted building and a town that had turned into a maze. I kept walking for a while and eventually made it into a floodplain, but I didn't see any people around at all. And that feeling I've had ever since the train stopped so suddenly, by the time I reached Inaba, the suspicion has changed into
やっぱ
certainty.
りテレビの中と同じ。けど、それなら。
I don't know what's going on, but if this is the same as the TV world, then there's something I can do. Is she trying to like be like Fuka, who can, you know, who have a bigger and wider scope of search? I concentrate hard on and speak to the presence sleeping inside me, the way I've gotten so used to doing.
ペルソナ。やっぱりペルソナが使える。何が起きてるかわけわかんないけど、これなら先輩たちの居場所探せるかもしれない。
I concentrate once again and search for presences. My senses slowly sharpen. At first I can only feel out what's near me, but then it extends further and further out. Eventually, my senses spread all across the town, like I'm reaching my arms out wide. The readings I get are faint and hazy, probably because of the red fog everywhere, but I still pick up on several familiar presences. but it doesn't seem like my attempts to reach them are
やっ
working.
ぱり私全然ダメだ。
Even though we have the same type of power, I wonder things would be different if Fuka was doing this. Fuka-san was doing this. Just the other day, Fuka-san saved everyone from a bad situation from much further away than I could manage. If she were here, she could probably support her companions even through this
戦
fog.
う力もない。情報支援だってまともにできてない。私全然役に立ってないじゃん。
If you ask me, my favorite supporter is definitely Rise. My concentration breaks and what readings I had slip into the fog. Just as I'm about to fall to my knees in despair, a strong reading I can sense even without focusing appears in the sky.
何？
What?
呼ばれて飛び出てエリザベス
What the hell are you doing here? What the hell are you doing here? What the hell are you doing here? Down from the sky, with a loud declaration comes a woman in blue. The lady descends slightly and gazes at the dumbstruck look on my face, with a slightly cocked head. Now, since Mari is here, it is canon that she's in this story, right? So it also means that they met with Margaret because in order to save Mari, like they were brought into the TV world once by Margaret. So them meeting Margaret should probably give like a clue to to their connection.
これはすっとんきょうな登場。大変失礼いたしました。確か P1 グランプリ実況者みんなのリセチー様でいらっしゃいましたか？
あれは私じゃないわよ。っていうか、あなた誰？
I remember those blue clues from the P1 Grand Prix. He's the one with tremendous power that General Teddy was mad at, calling her an intruder. I don't think she's an enemy. Granted, I have no idea who she
申し
is.
遅れました。私、絶賛職務放棄中のさまよいるエレベーターガール、エリザベスでございます。元はとある部屋で、とある力などを司ってまいりましたが、ゆえあって、今はご覧のように流浪の旅の真っ裸。いえ、まっしぐら。いな、真っ最中でございます。
そうなんだ。力を司る人？
グレイテストさようでございます。
こんな話するのも変だけど、職務放棄なんかしちゃって大丈夫なの？
おやと申しますと？
私もね、一度は職務放棄っていうのかな。それまでいた場所から逃げ出しちゃったことがあるの。でもいざ復帰しようとしたらすっごい大変で、復帰コンサートって言われてもピンとこないし。
コンサートでございますか？存じております。選ばれし者のみが行える魔性の儀式でございますね。人を惑わせる音の洪水の中、群衆は心を赴くまま無秩序な舞踏を繰り返し、やがて唐突にいるという。
そんなんじゃないけど。
時にリセチー様はこんなところでごゆるりとなさっていてよろしいのですか？私、先刻よりこの町の様子を観察しておりましたが、この赤い霧、今や町中をそれはもうすっぽりと覆ってしまっている様子でございます。このまま放っておけば、あなた方にとってはあまり喜ばしくない事態に陥るかと存じますが。
エリザベスさん、もしかして何か知ってるの？鳴神先輩はみんなは無事なの？
はて、なぜそれを私に？ことお仲間の皆様を探す力に関しては、もとよりリセチー様ご自身がお持ちのはず。
この霧のせいで何もわからないの。私じゃ全然ダメ。
なるほど。つまりリセチー様は斧が非力を嘆き、
その足でお仲間様を探すことさえもせずに、ただ漫然とここに立ち尽くしていらっしゃると。なんともがっかりな顛末。私、そのようなつまらない方に興味はございません。これにて失礼いたします。
He's right. Why was I standing around here? Why did I keep worrying so much? Everyone may be in trouble, but I can move. I can think. I might even be able to help. If I can get close enough to pick up on everyone's location. Until I've run around so much I can't take another step, search as hard as I can, and done everything in my power. I have no right to whine that it's no
エリ
use.
ザベスさん。
はて、いかがなさいました？私もうリセチエ様に興味は。
ありがとう。私は私にできることやってみる。
おや？これは先ほどの表情とはぬらりと変わって、いや、しゃらりと変わって、とにもかくにもご自分の中に眠る可能性に気づかれたご様子。お見事でございます。しかし、リセチエ様の今のお力では、シャドウにあった際、力いっぱいぶっ飛ばすことすら叶いません。ですので私、本当にリセチエ様の覚悟が口先だけではないかどうか、がぜん試したくなってまいりました。
それどういう？
問答無用で参ります。ドロー、ペルソナカード。
Huh? Wait, Lisa's gonna fight? Huh? What? Why is this happening? No, I need to look for everyone. When the shadow that appears behind Elizabeth swings its sword, a shockwave shoots forward, flooding the red fog and clouding the concrete at my feet. This isn't good. At this rate, Elizabeth will wipe me out before I can find everyone. No, I'm going to protect you, Senpai, and all the others, no matter
次
what.
は外しません。いざ尋常にお覚悟を。
ペルソナ。
Wait, she can fight? Really?
ペルソナが。
私盛り上がってまいりました。このように気分が高揚するのは久方ぶりで。
But she's very defensive, right?
やるんだから。
What's that? Huh? Huh? What? Huh? Huh? What the fuck?
大丈夫。私ならやれる。今までだってこれからだって私はみんなのことを守るって
What
決
the
めてるんだから。
fuck?
さあ、あなたの持つ可能性の変容をしかとこの目に焼き付けてくださ
What
いま
the
せ。
fuck? What the? What the f-
Round final. Fight.
Why? When did she get the stat? Rock you. Reflective bit. Makaratan. True story.
上でございます。
Penalty.
踊る。
What the heck? Dude, that's pretty powerful though. I'm not lying. Huh? What?
勝ったの？
What?
私。
Eh?
お
Eh?
見事でございます。 人の持つ可能性の力、確かに
お
見
え
させていただきました。
Oh, eh? The hell? What the heck just happened? Seriously? Elizabeth slightly brushes away the dust on her clothes from the fight and smiles at me.
どうして私を助けてくれたの？
助けた。はて、
Huh?
あなたを助けたつもりなど猫の毛一つほどもございませんが。
だってペルソナがあんな風になるなんて知らなかった。エリザベスさんが手を貸してくれたんじゃないの？
なるほど。全く意図などしておりませんでしたが、リセチー様ご本人がそうおっしゃるのなら、そうと言えなくもないような気がしてまいりました。となると、これは相応の対価を要求させていただくのが筋というものでございますね。
まさかお金取るの？
あるいは魂なら。
絶対無理。
復帰コンサートのチケットでも構いませんが。
ああ、それなら多分。
いいえ、やはりこの世界の行く末といたしましょう。
漠然としすぎなんですけど。
とにもかくにも決まりでございます。これから始まる孤独と絆、二つの大いなる人の可能性の戦い、そのどちらにも加担するつもりはございませんが、と言って私も無関係という立場ではいられません。
なんか急に難しいんだけど、それってこの街がおかしくなったのと関係があるってことよね。
さようでございます。あなた方の絆が打ち勝つか、それともあの少年の孤独が打ち勝つか、私もその戦いの行く末にマッシブ興味がございます。
あの少年って嘘、この事件の犯人のことなの？
おや、私としたことが
Uh-oh.
思わず余計な。
Wait, are they talking about Shaw?
とりあえずあちらをご覧ください。
Because with Elizabeth, she already like gauged Yu's ability. She already gauged Yu's ability back in P1 Grand Prix, right? Okay. I wouldn't say that she understands everything, but she does get the idea of it. Elizabeth points past the fog as if dodging her own words. I'm not letting her off that easy. But she probably won't tell me anything more. I'm a little puzzled, but I go and look around what she's pointing at. Then I can't help but lean forward in utter shock. Out there on the hill, where Yasugami High should be, is this weird huge tower. It looks like some kind of evil villains there.
あちらが今回の決戦の場かと思われます。すでにお仲間のうち何人かはあちらへ向かっておられるご様子。リセチエ様はどうなさいますか？
行きます。みんなと一緒に戦うために。
パーフェクトな回答、花丸でございます。
She draws a large star with one hand and goes directly into elegant bow. She probably headed off somewhere now. I really can't figure her out.
それではご分を、リセチー様。
After I see her off and she vanishes into the fog, I look up. I got to get to Yasugami High. I'll help everyone this time for sure.
待っててね、先輩、みんな。
Man, this time we're going quite fast. Like, we already covered like 4% with this side here. I think we might even be able to get to here. Well, I think I can stream for at least another hour or so.
午前0時とともに迷宮化する街。これじゃ資料にあった影時間と一緒じゃないか。
Yes, finally someone bring it up. I take a deep breath and check my surroundings. First, I review the situation. If I remain calm and collect as much data as I can, I should be able to put together a picture of what's going on. Okay. I do think that this one here like Naoto she's gonna like bridge P4 and P3 story together. That's what I always leave her for last, but she have a lot of information. I take a deep breath and check my surrounding. First, I review the situation. If I remain calm and collect as much data I should be able to put together I could be able to put together a picture of what's
ここも
going
無
on.
人か。ジュネスなら誰か来ているかと思ったけど。
From what I could tell on my way here, the town is utterly empty. Are you Senpai and the others alright? If this phenomenon is the same as Dark Hour from the documents, then the only ones capable of moving about in it are persona users like us. But why? If this was deliberately induced, then what's in the culprit's aim in doing so? Since my call with Labris was cut off, I have no idea about her safety either. Is the helicopter she and her companions were riding safe? What happened to Mitsuru-san and her retinue? This is a dangerous line of thought. I'm losing my cool and I can't keep my thoughts straight. I'm no detective in this state.
不安になればキリがない。
I take another deep breath. I know already that the red fog filling the area isn't poisonous at first blush. I did consider that the enemy might be employing an airborne toxin. The whole town is covered in the stuff, but there's no way to move about while still avoiding it.
なるべく吸い込まないようにしておく方がいいかもしれないな。
あれナオトくん
Oh, Chie. I'm thrown for a loop and being called out of the blue. I was so lost in the thought that my reaction is slightly delayed.
里中先輩
Nope.
ですか。
そうだけどどうして
よかった。無事だったんですね。他の皆さんは
知らないよ。だって私に関係ないじゃん。
A cheerful answer, the tone of which sounds like Chie Senpai usual self, but her actual words ring a warning bell in my
聴
mind.
覚を狂わされているわけでもなさそうだ。ということは、あなたは里中先輩じゃない。一体誰ですか
私里中千恵だよ。ただし里中千恵を元に作られた偽物だけどね。
なるほど。隠すつもりもないということですか。それで、あなたの目的は
What a foolish question, even for me. The town was covered in the strange red fog shortly after the disappearance of Mitsuru and her people, and now a false Chie Senpai, identical to the real thing, stands before me. I have no inkling as to the enemy's goal, but it is at least apparent that they expect us to fight it in order to accomplish them.
そんなの決まってるじゃん。直人くんと戦いに来たんだよ。
あなたはいえ、あなたを作った犯人は以前ラビリスを強奪した人物と同じ、もしくはその仲間ですか。
I want information right now. Even if what stands before me is an imitation, it is honestly answering me this much. I felt that it would be smarter to draw out as much information from it as possible.
直人くん抜け目ないな。でもさ、そんなのどうでもいいじゃん。ペルソナ
A familiar shadow takes form behind the fake Chie Senpai. Impossible. As close as fakes as they are not the general article. Yet not only was this one able to summon the same persona that Chie Senpai uses, it did so in the real world? What in the world is going on here? After dodging the attack, I jump back and draw the gun at my side. This is no illusion. That was a heavy strike, with considerable weight behind it.
驚いちゃったごめんね。軽い挨拶のつもりだったんだけど。
どうやらこの前とは事情が違うようですね。今度はどういう趣向ですか。
それを推理するのが探偵の役目じゃん。早く構えないと怪我するよ。
これ以上答えるつもりはないということですね。いいでしょう。わかりました。
おふー、さすがなおちゃん。 飲み込みが早くてクマ助かっちゃう。
お前はクマソと。
もう説明しなくてもわかるクマね。P1 クライマックスにご参戦ありがとうございますクマ。さーて、なおちゃんの1回戦。当然逃げ話のガチンコ一発勝負よ。ちなみになおちゃんの探してるみっちゃんたちはこのクマ総統様がむぐぎゅーっと捕まえとるクマよ。つまりなおちゃんが大会を勝ち進めたら助けられるかもっちゅうことね。
So I had considered this as a possibility. I can't help but furrow my brow at General Teddy's words, so Mitsuru-san and her team were indeed captured. The shadow operators are professional when it comes to shadow-related matters, so if our opponent captured them so easily, then we clearly cannot afford to underestimate them.
ちなみにナオト君もペルソナ使えるよ。それじゃあリングイン。
Wait, in other words, like they could beat Naoto without telling her that, but the fact that they told us that is that they want us to use personas. That maybe that's what you mean by to turn them back to shadows. Immediately after the fake cry, red pillars appear mid-air surrounding us. They swiftly fall, embedding themselves into the ground. But this is the ring this time. I can surmise the basic rules. It's fair to say invisible walls stretch between pillars, and I will not be able to proceed until the match is completed. In which case, there is only one option open to me.
時間もなさそうですし、全力でいきますよ。ペルソナ。
いいね。さすがナオト君。それでこそ私も潰しがいがあるってもんだよ。
見くびらないでください。あなたは絶対に僕には勝てないんだ。
Round final. Fight.
Damn! Wait, what's her one? Judge of Hell. That's right, it's one finisher. I wanted to use a finisher. Damn it. Damn it.
あっちゃー、負けちゃったか。ま、こんなもんで十分かな。
言ったでしょ、僕には勝てないと。いくら姿を真似ても、あなたたちに僕らの志まで真似することはできませんよ。
It was strong, though I wore a brave face to intimidate my opponent. Had I put one foot wrong, it could have been me who had been defeated. For some reason, I feel much more exhausted than I remember being in the case where I fought inside the TV world. Is it because my opponent's abilities, or...
何か仕組まれているな。
There is a mighty cracking sound and the red pillars to the four sides of me shatter. I've evidently emerged the victor without any problems and gained the right to proceed. As that happened, the false shear begins to disintegrate before my eyes. It must have been created by tampering with a shadow.
あれは。
Huh? What appears to be grains of light float up from the rapidly dissolving fake. They form a ribbon of light, drawing an arc in the air and drift away in a particular direction as if drawn to something. Thinking back upon my battle, I believe I saw similar grains of light whenever my persona and the fake would clash. What are they? Could they be fragments of something? When I follow the light with my eyes, I can scarcely believe what I see. There's an enormously bizarre shaped structure in which has no place in a rural town or anywhere else in the real world.
八甲のある高台？光の粒はあそこに集まっているのか？
Something's off. The opponent's methods are different from Labus's case. They're challenging us head on now. The salient aspect of the case are the red fog enveloping the real world, a giant tower atop Yasugami High, the grains of light that appear in battle, and this strange exhaustion I feel. Suddenly, something pops in my mind. Those documents I obtained from public safety, one of them detail a path involving Mitsuru-san's team, involving a giant tower that only appeared during a special period of time. If I recall correctly, it was called Tartarus. The aberrant tower was built to call forth something monstrous. Is it possible that...
まさか事件の犯人の目的は？
余計な詮索はやめてもらおう。今はまだその時ではないから。
You can't take down the bustiest among all? Impossible. This was unlike my encounter with the false Shie senpai. I was paying close attention to my surroundings. Yet this man suddenly appeared behind me, as if from thin air.
白金直人、君にはここで退場してもらう。
No, no. A clear voice pierced the red fog, and the next sound that reaches my ears is what seems to be blades slicing the air. No, somebody must save her. There must be somebody that saved her. That's what I bet. Oh. Adachi's rules. Adachi? Like, how did he get here? And of course, like I say, we're gonna go from, you know, we're gonna go from the top first, okay? We're not gonna like jump. Adachi, omae! There's no doubt about it. As we go down the fog-filled hallway, we see a man we're very familiar with. We could hardly forget his face.
足立さんがなんで？
Adachi!
もしかして偽物か？
偽物？ああ、そうか。なんかそんな話になってたね。
That friendly smile, joking manner, and contemplative nonchalant laugh.
なぜあなたが
There's no doubt this is the Adachi we know. But why?
え？ああ、まあ僕としてはもうおとなしくしてるつもりだったんだけどさ。どうしてもって頼まれちゃって。ほら、僕って頼まれたら断れないたちじゃない？
頼まれた？ひょっとしてさっきの水無月にかよ。
あれ？ひょっとしてもう知り合い？
Huh?
参ったな。
You know him?
そんなのどうでもいい。あんた、
You know
今
him?
回も犯人に協力して。
ああ、そのあたりはどうなんだろうね。
とぼけないでよ。返答次第であんたの顔に靴跡つけてやる。
ま、そんなのどうでもいいじゃない。それより君たち今大変なんじゃないの？世界が滅びるとか言っちゃってさ。
てめえやっぱり。
ほんと君たちも好きだよね。自分たちで首突っ込んで痛い目あってさ。そんなことしても人生何の得もしないっての。
足立さん、あなたは現実のルールに従うと言ったはずだ。そのあなたがなぜここにいるんですか？
ルールね。
分かってるのか？水無月のせいで 現実の街が大変なことになってる。これは俺たちだけのテレビの中の戦いとは違うんだ。
相変わらず青臭い奴らだね。僕があのガキの誘いに乗ったのは単に暇だったからだよ。あのガキの目的とかこの街の行く末とかそんなのは知ったこっちゃないね。
何言ってんのこいつ。
足立ってめえ。
おいおい勘弁してよ。こっちはもう君たちみたいなガキに関わるつもりなんてないんだってば。だいたいさ、君たちそんなこと言ってるからバカ正直にここのルールにまで従っちゃってるんじゃないの？
Yeah.
ここのルール？
ほら、
This is not the real
1
world.
対1ってやつ。そのおかげで何がどうなっちゃうのかも知らないで、まったくガキはお気楽だよな。
Yeah.
どういう意味だよ。
Because they did say it's a one-on-one. Like, the rule is that you have to fight one-on-one, right? But that doesn't necessarily mean it's like a good thing for us.
だからさ、いちいちまともに相手してると大変なことになっちゃうよって言ってんの。だいぶ集まっちゃったんじゃないのかな、ペルソナのかけら。
My Hades scattered thoughts all come together when I heard what Aditya had to say. We've been vaguely watching those light particles fly up to the top of the tower, but are those what Show was after? Could it be that the reason Show set up the rules to make us fight one-on-one was to give off more of those particle persona fragments according to Aditya during their constant fighting?
俺たちは取り返しのつかないことをしてきてしまったのか。
おいおい、本当に気づいてなかったの？しっかりしてくれよ。
Out of the blue, the distorted school building creaks with a loud noise. The jarring sound echoes in the depths of the red fog like an animal's growl.
今の。
あれ、もう時間がないみたいだ。予想より早いな。じゃ、そういうことで僕は行くから。せいぜい頑張りなよ。ああ、それと、捕まってるの君らの仲間？あのままだとそろそろやばいかもよ。
それどういう意味よ。
だってそのまんまでしょ。と言っても君ら3人だけじゃさすがに無理かな。
待て。
Huh? Huh? Adi turned his back on us and disappeared into the red fog. Yosuke tried to go after him, but he slammed straight into an invisible wall. That looked like it hurt. I hope he's okay. It's only then I realized that we were already surrounded on all sides by red pillars.
花村大丈夫？
これ何気に結構ダメージあるのよね。つうかいつの間に設置されてんだよこれ。
お前たちいつまで待たせるつもりだ？
Huh?
少しは楽しませてくれるんだろうな。
Akiko? We turn around to see the bearer of the familiar voice. Inside the fog is a man standing as if to show off his well-developed muscle. He's topless apart from the red cape. He's definitely one of Mitsuru-san's companions,
特
Akiko-san.
設リングへようこそ。ここはまさに四角いジャングル。昔を思い出すな。そうだ。何もかもが懐かしい。
師匠、よかった。無事だったん。
As Chie tries to rush over, a sharp fist whizzes right in front of her. Something's obviously not right. For one thing, Akiko-san should be captive somewhere and for another, he wouldn't challenge us to a fight like this.
真田さんの偽物か。
筋肉の躍動、拳の感触。お前らも恋しい。さあ、セコンドアウトだ。マットを舐めたいやつは前に出ろ。
Of course, you. But right after the warning, why are we still fighting a one-on-one? Right? We should have like ganged up on him. Dun, dun.
Round final. Fight!
バイバイ。
快勝だぜ。
しゃあ、俺らの勝ちだ。って足立のやつどこ行きやがった？
I don't think Adachi is on their side though. He's more like on the neutral side.
ねえ、なんかこの揺れやばくない？さっきからどんどん大きくなってるよ。
ああ、あまり時間はなさそうだな。
おい、ちょ待ってって。さっきも足立の野郎ペルソナのかけらとかって一体どういうことだよ。
水無月は前回俺たちの心を揺さぶり、ペルソナをシャドウに戻すことで強力なシャドウを集めようとしていた。そして今回は俺たちをこの赤い霧の世界に誘い込み、偽物と戦わせることで俺たちからペルソナのかけらを集めようとしていたんだ。
それって私たちが偽物と戦った時に出るあの光の粒みたいなやつのこと？
ああ、おそらくそうだろう。水無月は俺たちからペルソナのかけらを集めることで何かしようとしている。
何かって一体なんだよ。かけら集めて自分用に新しいペルソナ作るとか？
わからない。だがこれまでに見たペルソナのかけらは全てこの塔の上部へ向かっていた。そこに行けば全てがわかるかもしれない。
Trying to figure out now won't do it any good. We've fallen for the enemy trap so far, but from here on out, we're going on the counterattack. We have to avoid fighting Bakes as much as we can, rescue Mitsuru-san's team, and get to the top of this tower. After we all nod to each other, we run with the renewed purpose down the murky hallway.
つか廊下長えし、どこまで続いてんだよ。階段だけが完全にお留守なんですけど。
やっぱ廊下だけ走っててもダメなんじゃない？手当たり次第入れる部屋に入ってみようよ。ほら、前回の P-1 グランプリの時はいろんなところがめちゃくちゃに繋がってたじゃん。
なるほど、それもそうだな。
つったってすっげえあんぞ教室。じゃあとりあえず手近なのから開けてみっか。お、ビンゴ。
でかした花村。
Past the open door is an unmistakable view of a classroom, but on the wall inside is a set of familiar-looking school stairs connected to it like they were forced here.
完全に嫌な予感しかしねえ。次からマジで手当たり次第になんぞ。
大丈夫、陽介ならやれるさ。
うん、大丈夫だね、花村なら。
何その全く根拠のない信頼感。つかお前らそんな首相な人たちでしたっけ？
何やってんの花村。ほら、さっさと行くよ。
話聞けよ。つかそんだけ褒めといて俺を置いてこうとすんのおかしいだろ。
Just as Yusuke suspected, our progress from the next floor on gets pretty rough. We don't run into any face, but we don't make much headway either. How far have we climbed? Feeling impatient, I put my hand on a nearby door and throw it open. What? A giant guillotine-like blade whooshes by right before my eyes. I dodged barely, but it was much too close for comfort. Huh?
この声。
はよ入ってきや。
ラビリス。
こっちは待ちくたびれて退屈なんやから。
cautiously step into the classroom. Inside, we find stairs leading up and a figure blocking them. And just as I thought,
ラビリスもう分かっとるんやろ。せやで、うちはラビリスの偽物や。あんたらのペルソナせいぜい削らせてや。許せない。あんたたちペルソナのかけらなんか集めて何しようっての。知る必要ないんちゃう。勝っても負けてもあんたら全員どっちにしろしないやし。あんたらに話すことなんか何もあらへん。さあリングインや。
the red pillars fall from the classroom ceiling, and in the ominous glow, I can see Labris' long hair persona. For a second, I was fearing the worst, but this doesn't seem to be Labris' shadow. It's more like the Labris created from a shadow. Whichever it is, it detaches the giant egg from its back and grips it in its metallic hand. The fake Labris stares at us with golden eyes and takes a fighting stance.
うちは兵器。敵を殲滅するためだけに生まれた専門の壊し屋や。なめとったら怪我じゃ済まへんで。
Of course we're gonna go with you. Kinda regret just only you using you though, but while the three of them are pretty decent, Eddie is still one of my favorite though to use.
Round final.
Damn it. What the hell? I'm trying to use the finisher. The fake begins to melt, and there's a loud crack as the red pillar shatter. At the same time, the persona fragments that were carved off in the battle turn to particles of light and float into the air. Tia looks like she's about to chase after them, but Yosuke stops her. I understand how she feels, but Yosuke's right. Once they scatter, there's nothing we can do now.
いいんだ。それより先を目指そう。今は時間がない。
でもなんか悔しいな。
Tia seems frustrated, but she agrees. I know it's hard for her to sit around idly, even though she understands.
なあ、思ったんだけどさ、ペルソナって元は自分のシャドウなんだよな。
急にどうした？
いや、犯人の目的ってやつさ。なんで俺らのペルソナにこだわってんだろうって思って。
どういう意味？
いや、だってさ、テレビの中ならシャドウなんかいくらでもいるじゃんか。だったら別に俺らのペルソナにこだわる必要なんかなくねえか。
それもそうだ。
This is what I've been saying, okay? It's like, what's so special about Persona is that, in P4, is that the shadow is their own shadow turned into Persona, right? Well, it materializes, and then after we face them, it became our Persona, right? So it undergoes changes, and I say that at first the shadow is like the unchained self, But when you turn it to a persona, it's more like it grows together with you, okay, as the social link goes on. Okay, now as you reach higher and higher level of social links, like they become stronger and stronger, and of course in battle as well. Now that thing has been like, our bond is strong and they have battle experience. What if you turn that persona back into a shadow? It's gonna have a bigger raw power compared to it was in the beginning. Okay, and on top of that, like, Teddy himself is an even bigger existence, because like he himself is a shadow that obtains sentient, and a shadow that is able to use a persona. Okay, a shadow that has a shadow, which kind of contradicts itself, so it becomes very, very powerful. And on top of that, we do have you, who's like, if we can assume that social links is like what nurtures the persona, and you have like tons of social links, right? Because of that, he's able to be more powerful than the rest of the teammates, turning his persona into Izanagi no Okami. Okay, and what happens if Izanagi no Okami becomes like a shadow, an unchained version of itself? That's one thing. Yosuke is absolutely right. Last time the culprit was targeting our personas to collect powerful shadows, but not this time. If he wanted to play with it safe, he would have goaded a bunch of persona users into a fight with him, especially since we already got the score to settle. Besides, just the TV world is peaceful again doesn't mean all the shadows have gone away. If that's all he wanted, he could just gather those. Right? Really, the culprit was controlling shadows to make big version of us to fight for him. But then, why go all the way to all the trouble preparing these arenas and carving away at our personas? Does he really want revenge for last time? I don't know. Sho doesn't seem to care about that, so why?
標的が俺たちのペルソナでなければならない理由があるはずだ。
シャドウじゃなくてペルソナじゃなきゃいけない理由。
Yosuke and Chie are stumped too. We need some more hints. We're missing some kind of key information, or maybe I just haven't put it together yet. A mysterious young man named Sho, persona fragments, and other some. No, there's still a lot left for us to find out. So where now? Naoto? Oh, this one haven't. I guess like we are going through like a faster pace than I expected. Like I thought I was only able to reach here. You know, I was only able to reach around this side here, but I'm able to reach even further more. Now let's see. When are they all gonna get together? I assume it's here. Yep. This is where I assume it's gonna, you know, get to the main route. Oh well. Let's see. Please tell me Naoto is safe. We can't have the bustiest be like this. The strike I barely dodged grazes my cheek and slices you bastard! And slices through the air. The pain of the initial blow which struck my back is beginning to affect my breathing. My throat constricts and I have difficulty getting air into my lungs. Only by force do I keep from blacking out as I look towards my assailant who now approaches me. A young man, and he wears a Yasugami High uniform. No, he is not.
意外とあがく。無駄な時間を使わせる。
お前
水月翔、君たちと霧城の者、そしてこの世界を滅ぼす者。
ではお前がみつるさんたちを。
ああ、不意をついた。今しがた君にしたのと同じだ。どうも君たちは計算高い方ではないようだね。
So Mitsusa and her people have fallen into an enemy hand. After all, it's hard to believe. Is this young man truly the mastermind behind this incident? No, I assume that this guy is something similar to like, if you remember in the P4 games, there's actually a guy that tried to like take credit. I think that's something similar to this. He's a tool to be used. Easy to say.
しかし君の洞察力には感心した。たった一度の戦いでこちらの仕掛けに気づくと。
馬鹿げている。お前はあの塔で何を呼び寄せようと言うんだ。
I gathered that his planet is far more dreadful than what I had imagined at the start. That grotesque tower called Tartarus, which was brought forth to call upon something inhuman. Like, how can you bring Tartarus into Inaba, you know? There must be something. What if the culprit in this case also intends on summoning something to this world? What if the reason our enemy makes no move to hide the fakes and challenges us to a legitimate fight is because they need to gather something before that plan can be
勘
achieved?
違いするな。それ自体は俺の目的じゃない。俺はただ望みを叶えたいだけだ。
望みを？一体誰の？
君が知る必要はない。
This isn't good. He's already close enough for his attack to reach me. I'm still suffering from his earlier strike. Minazuki's next blow will surely cost me my life. I need to buy whatever time I can now.
お前はラビリスを奪い、僕らのペルソナを手に入れようとした。だが今回はそうじゃない。お前はミツルさんたちを人質にして僕たちの偽物を用意し、僕たちを偽物と戦わせたかったんだ。今回あれだけ成功に僕たちを模倣し、まがいものとはいえペルソナまで出せるほどの偽物を正々堂々と僕たちに挑ませた理由は一つ。お前の目的は僕たちを偽物たちと戦い合わせることそのものだったからだ。
That's right, everything was set up from the start. It's the same rule as last time. After drumming that impression into our heads, the opponents admit outright that they are fake. As a result, I had stopped trying to figure out the motivation behind their actions. Since they had taken hostages and walked this town, I concluded that we had no choice but to play along, and we were willing to fight without further hesitation. But I suspect Minazuki must be gaining those shining particles I saw earlier through our battles with the fakes.
認めよう。大した洞察力だ。俺はこの霧の中で戦い合わせることで君たちのペルソナを削り取っている。
ペルソナを削り取るだって。
話しすぎたか。客が来てしまったようだ。
Minazuki turns his gaze to the sky and narrows his eyes as if looking beyond the red fog. Simultaneously, the faint sound of a helicopter becomes evident. Labris and Yukari.
楽しい時間だった。機会があればまた話をしてみた。
With that, Minazuki gracefully put distance between us. The moment there's enough space for someone to intrude between us, a shadow comes dancing down from the sky, as if waiting that exact moment.
Labiris! ラビリス、白金君、もう大丈夫よ。ラビリス、油断しないでください。彼がミツルさんたちを襲った犯人です。ミツルさんたち？
メインゲストの到着だ。待っていたよ。 シャドウワーカ
Labri stands between Minazuki and myself, as if shielding me. It seems I've been spared the worst case scenario. The saw of the helicopter rotors still remains in the sky above us. It appears to be slowly descending. I strongly suspect that a plume of dust is installed into the helicopter. Does that mean... Wait, are you trying to tell me that helicopter can use a persona? It's kind of weird, right? Plume of dust is like something that can host a personality module, right? Like I say, they can just turn it into like a full analog helicopter. I recall an entry in the public safety document explaining a plume of dust would enable machinery to continue functioning even in supernatural space-time where no other electronics would work. It's unlike me to let my mind wander off into a matter of parascience. Perhaps it's the relief at my life no longer being in peril.
私は何者か不変の問いだな。シャドウ制圧のために作られた自動人形がそれを問うのも興味深い。何やってだがまずは全員の顔を見せてくれ。
As Minazuki keeps his eyes on Labris, a black liquid shadow rises from behind him, instantly ascending to the helicopter. It's a shadow, no, a persona. It means to take down that helicopter. Ah! Ken isn't there! Persona users as though they may be, they are still human. They go down along with the helicopter they're in. They'll be grievously wounded at best. An unfamiliar woman's voice calls out within the helicopter. All at once, the tremendous gust of wind swirls around the helicopter, repelling the black shadows ambushed at the last second. Koromaru's here as well? Karanemi. Just as the whirlwind dies down and an attack originating from within the helicopter speeds towards Minazuki's persona, which was primed to attack again. Amazing, what a perfectly timed maneuver. The surrounding fog lights up and the persona clash at each other. Those greens of light that Minazuki is after disperses. At the same time, three figures jump out of the helicopter and descend towards us. The whir of the helicopter rotors increases, which I take to mean that it's flying off somewhere. So then its objective from the start was to drop these people off here. Oh damn. So the P3 members are here. Wait. Why is she wearing like a pink Sentai outfit? Setokai? Wait, what the hell? Setokai? He's in the student council committee? I look once again to the two new arrivals and the animals that have descended upon the food court. Ah, I know who they are. After all, it was only a moment I was at the Inaba station reviewing documents pertaining to them.
危なかった。でも、私たちが来たからにはこれ以上勝手なことさせないから。
白金直人さんですね。大丈夫ですか？ここは僕らが引き受けます。
Obviously, they are older than the pictures in the documents, but the woman is Takeba Yukari, and the cowboy is Amada Ken, and the Snow White Shiva following closely at Ken Kung's heel is Koromaru-san. They were all involved in the incident that occurred when Mitsuru-san was in high school, and though they are not officially numbered members, they are persona users on the Shadow Operatives Emergency Suppression Unit, the auxiliary staff. What?
はい、もう大丈夫やで。
He's a Pink
あな
Ranger.
たが僕らの敵ですか。もう逃げられませんよ。
The three of them fan out to Minazuki left and right, readying themselves for combat. Such a vicious tactical movement, all one never dropping their guard. I wonder how often one must face death in order to become like
よ
them.
うやく役者が揃った。はじめまして。俺は水無月翔だ。ようこそ彼の世界へ。霧城を含む君たちとは一度会ってみたかった。君たちは彼の父親を殺した張本人だからな。
何言ってんのこいつ。
さあ、あまり知りたくもありませんけど。
今君たちとやり合うつもりはない。とりあえず顔を見ておきたかっただけだ。
His whirl. Minazuki's phrasing catches my attention. This could be an important clue to the culprit's motives. Could Minazuki mean that he instigated this in order to avenge someone whose parents were killed? Perhaps he's seeking revenge on the Shadow Operative. No, that's not right. He could be one of the members of SEGA if that's the case. Given that they took Mitsuru-san's group hostage and summoned the others here, it seems more likely that Minazuki wants revenge on Mitsuru-san and her associate from high school.
俺はこの辺で戻ることにする。ゆっくりしていくといい。
When Minazuki raises his hand, a different voice echoes from further in. It's a voice I only know too well.
勘違いしないでください。あなたたちの相手は僕ですよ。
何これ、どういうこと？白金くんがもう一人？
騙されないでください。そいつは僕の偽物です。
偽物ですか。なるほど。姑息な相手の考えそうな作戦だ。
僕の相手はグランプリ初参加の方々ということになりそうだ。時間も惜しいし、早速始めましょう。リングインです。
A doppelganger raises one hand to the sky. It means to summon the red pillars that form the arena. I'm still too badly injured to dodge this, but I can't allow us all to be trapped here.
皆さん、僕から離れて早く。
ゆかりさん、これまる3階です。
Yukari-san, Ken-kun, Koromaru-san jump back in response to my warning. Labris, on the other hand, maintains her position, shielding me, making no attempt to move at all. I see now. Yukari-san told Labris that I'm trusting Naoto-kun with you, and Labris would never abandon her duties. Yukari and Ken-kun understand that as well, and so Labris was not mentioned when Ken-kun gave the order to spread out. Very efficient teamwork. It was just a day or two. It was just a day or two from that. Seriously? What happened to her in like these 2 or 3 days? The 4 pillars that fall from the sky hammed themselves firmly into the food court floor and released a dull light. Thank goodness, Yukari-san and the others seem to have escaped the pillar's field influence.
どうなってるの？あれ、犯人は？
そんな、いつの間に。
Now that they mention it, I too realized for the first time that Minazuki's nowhere to be seen. Minazuki's presence is completely gone. It vanished from the area just as suddenly as it appeared behind me.
だから言ったでしょ。あなたたちの相手は僕だと。安心してください。僕だって死にかけの僕とシャドウワーカーに入ったばかりの自動人形が相手じゃ少し物足りません。今回だけの特別ルールとしてリングの外から攻撃は通りませんが、希望者があればこちら側へ入ることができるようにして差し上げます。もっともその赤い柱を越えてこちら側へ入れば、誰かが僕を1対1で倒すまで見えない壁に阻まれて誰も外へは出られませんけどね。
見えない壁？何バカなこと言って。いった。
Yukari tries to take a step forward and hits her head badly on the invisible wall. Perhaps I gave them too much credit before. It's possible that these shadow operatives are in fact surprisingly careless.
前の P1 グランプリの時と同じやね。でもここは現実やのに。
はいはい、こちらクマ相当クマよ。ラビティア、お久しぶりクマね。そんな仰天してみんでもいいクマよ。大方あれでしょ。そんなあんたはうちのシャドウのはずやのになんでとか思ってるんでしょうが。
あれって稲葉市のペルソナ使いのクマくん？クマには見えないけどな。
結構ゆるキャラですよね。わざとそうしてるのかな。
そこタイヤうるさいクマ。誰がクマに見えんゆるキャラか。
やっぱ聞こえてた。
調子に乗っ取れるのも今のうちよ。つまりもうラビちゃんとナオちゃんはタイマン勝負に勝たんとそん中から出られんクマ。ほれほれいいのかな。仲間を置いて先へ進むクマか。さっさとリングに入るかどうか決めしゃい。
うっさいわね。いいわよ、やってやろうじゃない。私が中に。
言ってください。
え？
挑発に乗っちゃダメだ。犯人の目的は僕らを偽者たちと戦わせること、そして僕らのペルソナを削り取ることです。
Carve.
ペルソナを削り取るですって。
ミツルさんたちは高台に立つ塔の中です。難しいかもしれませんが、なるべく偽物との戦闘を避けて救出を。
Yeah, but we haven't been avoiding the fight at all though.
ラビリス、あとは任せる。
おや、なんだ、君たちを置いていきましたね。仲間と言ってましょうぜ。そんなものですか。
You know, I don't like seeing Ken and Yukari together because they are both the healers of the P3, right? Like they should spread out to like give assistance to them to others, not just stick together. Like having two healers is not that very efficient.
違う何が違うって言うんです。
Labris is more than good
実
enough.
際にこうしてあなた方はここに置いていかれてるじゃないですか。お前にはわからないんだ。人と人の絆の意味が。
うん、そうやね。うちらは置いていかれたんやない。竹場さんらはうちを信用して白金くんを任せてくれたんや。だからうちがきっちり片付けさせてもらうで。
Oh, my first time using Labyrinth.
必ず勝てます。
Weaver's
胸を張って
Inquisition.
いきましょう。
I'll definitely want to try this. Man, it's pretty slow.
決まりましたね。徐々に体力が削られますよ。その調子です。流れは明らかにこちらです。進めてください。いけますか。よし、見事です。
Nice!
いけますよ。
But I want to use the finisher.
よし。さあ、一発逆転を狙ってくるかもしれません。注意です。見てない。
Come on!
後悔しなよ。
Come on!
一発逆転を狙ってくるかもしれません。注意です。
Come on, come on, awaken! Damn it! What the hell? I was actually wanted to use the finisher. Damn it. 1994.
Round final.
君にも強い心がある。胸を張っていきましょう。流れはつかみました。ここまでは拮抗してません。積極的に攻めていく。
Seriously?
フィニッシュいけますよ。
Wait, can I see Link stats? Huh?
一発逆転を狙ってます。
Ah, come on, I want to be the finisher!
おめでとうございます。卓越したパフォーマンスでしたね。
The one just now, the first fight, is that I do not have
いい
enough
戦いでし
charge.
たね。さぞかし多くのペルソナのかけらが集まったと思いますよ。
The other me melts into a puddle in the center of the food court. It's an unpleasant sight to behold. I hear a cracking sound and turn to see the red pillars that have been trapped us shatter. The invisible wall should be gone as well, but
白金くんよかったんかな。戦ってしもたけど。
仕方ありません。そもそも相手はミツルさんたちとこの町を人質に取っていて、僕らに逃げ道なんてなかったんです。
最初から全部仕組まれてたってことやね。あの水無月っていう人は一体何者なんやろ。
わかりません。しかし
I can't help but fall to my knees from the pain I've forgotten about. I haven't completely recovered from Minazuki's strike yet.
白金くん。
Her brace promptly lends me her shoulder. This may be an odd thing to say, but at a time like this, I truly feel like I made friends. Not that I say such things in front of my
ありが
senpai.
とうラビリス。本当に助かりました。
お礼なんてそんなんええんよ。今度はうちが助ける番やって言うたやない。それより鳴神くんらは？
We inform each other of what's happened up to this point. Didn't he get slashed from, on her back? Like, is it okay for us to use this BGM? At this point and exchange information, Lavis's team was investigating the Inaba Pass, where Mitsuru-san's group went missing, and were heading here after filling up on gas. While we seriously, gas? Are you trying to tell me that she's still back here? While we spoke on the phone, midnight struck. She saw the change in the town from the air. It seemed that the red fog suddenly rose up to cover the town, and a giant tower appeared on the hill where Yasugami High is situated. In addition to Yukari-san, Ken-kun, Koromaru-san, there's a man in the town by the name of Junpei Yori, whom they haven't yet been able to meet up with. All told, the shadow operatives sent 4 people, or rather 3 people and a dog.
でもさすが白金くんの偽物やね。手強かった。この人ら一体何なん？
あの偽物はどうやらシャドウの塊でできているようです。ペルソナ能力までコピーするとは全く恐れ入りましたよ。それよりラビリス、急ぎましょう。実はまだ先ほど竹場さんたちに伝えられなかったことがあるんです。
え？何？
あの水無月という少年の目的です。彼は僕らからペルソナのかけらを集めて何かとんでもないものを呼び寄せようとしている。
とんでもないもの？
ええ、高台にそびえるあの塔は当時高校生だったミツルさんたちが戦いを繰り広げたというタルタロスと目的を同じくするものだ。 それが一体何かは分かりませんが、水無月が何かを呼び寄せようとしているのは紛れもない事実です。
あ、で、
うちも一つあの人のことで変に感じたとこがあったんよ。
変？一体何がです？
あいつの近くに掘った時変な感覚があって、あれは間違いなくうちらのコアになっとる黄昏の羽の反応やった。
それは彼が黄昏の羽を所持しているということですか？
それが持っとるとかそういうんやなくて、心と同調しているような、うちらと同じ波長やって。
心と同調している？
I don't understand. The plume of dust was integrated into the core of Laris and her sister unit, Aegisa. It plays the role of a heart in their mechanical bodies. But that man Minazuki seemed to be different from us at first glance. What could it mean by she detected a plume of dust in him? Wait, are you trying to tell me that he's also an anti-shadow weapon? If we rescue Mitsuru-san's group and learn what they know, then I expect we'll be able to reach some sort of conclusion. Labis looks up into my face and I'm lost in thought and smiles to try to cheer me up.
大丈夫、うちらは絶対に負けへん。さっきの戦い、白金くんも見てたやろ。竹場さんも天田くんもめっちゃ強いんやから。
Labis speaks with satisfaction with a proud look.
いい仲間に出会いましたね、ラビリス。
Proud look on her face. It's far cry from Labis I've met a few days ago.
うちそんな風に思ってええんかな。なんかこそばゆいわ。
最初はそんなものですよ。気づいた時にはそれが温かくなっているんです。
そっか、白金くんもそうやったん？
さあ、そうだったかもしれませんね。
I recall when I first met my senpai and a wry smile forms on my lips. Feeling a bit embarrassed at this, I pulled the brim of my hat down over my eyes. It's not just a Labris. The same is true for me and many others I've met and that I've never met. We all go through this process to find out what's precious and irreplaceable to us.
みんなのところへ。
Ooh. Demi Akiko. Ooh. I think for now, this is where we end. We made quite a good progress on this because like it's been 2 streams and we already went through half of it. As you can see, complete 50%. Okay, so by next week we should be able to finish this. Okay, by next week we should be able to finish this, and then we'll be able to like unload, unlock this one, the third one in the middle. I mean, yeah, this one that haven't been unleashed. Okay, so I'm very curious about that. Okay, so tomorrow I'll be streaming Dark Deity, but I'll pick this up again on Thursday. Like I say, my plan is like, Persona 4 Arena Ultimax will be on Tuesday and Thursday, and Dark Deity will be on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And I'm planning to keep this up. Like, I do want to finish Persona 4 Arena Ultimate, right? Okay, and once that's done, I'm gonna like revert back to my previous streaming schedule, which is like I'm gonna stream every day except for Tuesday because I want to rest on Tuesday. Okay, I rest on Tuesday, and then I rest on Tuesday. Like I do want to do something else. I like really need a day off. Like right now I'm still running high because like the games that I'm playing right now is like enjoyable. I do have like some free time over, but it's gonna catch up. It's gonna tire me out sooner or later. Okay, so I want to finish Persona 4 Arena Ultimax as soon as possible, and then like just focus on Dark Deity, and after that hopefully I finish Dark Deity 2 by the time well, there's 2 games that I'm thinking of playing with after this. Okay, I'm thinking of either playing I'm thinking of either playing the. I'm thinking of playing either like Suikoden 1 and 2, or Expedition 33 Obscure. Expedition 33 Obscure will be released later next month, okay? And that game is on my radar, okay? But the reason why I'm planning to play that first rather than Suikoden is because Suikoden is gonna take a long time, because I'm gonna be playing 1 and 2. So we're gonna leave that aside for a while, okay? So with that said, I'll end the stream here, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for Dark Deity stream. Dark Deity 2 stream, okay? So that's all for the day. See you tomorrow. Bye bye.